Hello, my name's Anne. I'm chaplain here at St Clare's, and this is our second Remembering Together service. You're most welcome. I'm a Christian minister, but at St Clare's we welcome and engage with people of all faiths and of none. So please feel free to join in when you can. Take the time to reflect and to remember your loved ones. We will have an act of remembrance when we light a candle. Maybe you'd like that to have one ready. Also, maybe you want some paper and pen so that you can maybe write down a letter or a poem to your loved one, maybe a prayer, maybe just a story, a memory that you enjoy. If you want to do that, that's great. If you want to send them to me, I can write them in our memory book or on our prayer tree for you. I'd be most pleased to be able to do that for you. So, before we start with our first song, The Lord's My Shepherd, I'm going to open in prayer. So, Lord, I pray for all those listening at home. Would you be with them? Would you show your love and your comfort, your hope and your peace? Amen. So, Psalm 23, the Lord's my shepherd.
The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. He makes me lie in pastures green. He leads me by the still waters. His goodness restores my soul.
He guides my way in righteousness, and he anoints my head with oil, and my cup it overflows with joy. I feast on his pure delight.
And though I walk the darkest
The
path,
darkest path,
I will not fear
I will not
the
fear
evil one, for you are with me, and your rod and staff are comfort I need to know. And I will trust in you alone. Yes, I will trust in you alone. For your endless mercy follows me. Your goodness will lead me home.
you lead me
It's lovely. I just want us to listen to a poem being read, and I'm going to put the words up so that you can take them in and spend a little time with this poem.
The moment that you died, my heart was torn in two. One side filled with heartache, the other died with you. I often lie awake at night, when the world is fast asleep, and take a walk down memory lane, with tears upon my cheeks. Remembering you is easy, I do it every day, but missing you is heartache that never goes away. I hold you tightly within my heart, and there you will remain, until the joyous day arrives that we will meet again.
Our great pleasure in introducing to you Dame Clare. She's one of our patrons at St Clare's, and she's a practicing Buddhist, and she's very involved and very supportive of all that the hospice does. So she's going to talk to us a little bit today, so do welcome her. Welcome, Clare.
Hello, my name is Clare Birchinger and I'm a patron of St Clare's Hospice. I'm also a member of a socially engaged Buddhist movement based on empowering philosophy of Nichiren Buddhism, a humanistic network for peace. I was delighted to be asked by Anne Kostler, the chaplain for St Clare's Hospice, to share with you a reflection on my experience of how I managed to move on from the midst of grief. My mother was in the care of St Clare's for the last 7 months of her life. She had a wonderful time going to their weekly daycare group. She used to call it her club and found it really great fun. She was also supported by the care at home team. After she died, I was devastated, and there were many a day that I felt very empty and lonely. Soon afterwards, I was very fortunate enough to rescue these 2 little girls. And this gave me a meaning to get up and about during the day, as well as unrelenting love that they give. My Buddhist philosophy was founded by Nichiren in the 13th century. He explained that the Buddha taught about self-mastery. In other words, how to become the master of one's mind rather than let one's mind master oneself. For example, not being rocked by the extremes of suffering and pleasure, or love and hate, or good and evil. It's about getting better at avoiding negative influences and any attachments we may have, and steadily establishing a strong inner self. Sometime after my mother's death, I expect it was a year, 18 months, I realised I really needed to sort out her wardrobe. What was I going to do with all her clothes and all the knickknacks that she had? Fortunately, I heard about St Clare's Scarlet Vintage shop, which takes good retro clothes and sells them on to raise funds for the hospice. When I visited the shop, I was really inspired by the manager, Tracy. This is a shop in Harlow. There's also one in Loughton. But Tracy was so welcoming and the shop beautifully clean and organised. I took much of my mother's good clothes there to be sold on for someone else to enjoy. It included this stunning silk evening gown. I found that I managed to overcome my attachments to them, and at the same time my mother's legacy was being used for a bigger cause by raising funds for the hospice. The experience helped me to remember the good times we had together and really create some value out of my sadness.
Nam yo ho denge kyo, 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 nam yo ho denge kyo.
Thank you, Claire. That was lovely. So we come to our act of remembering. Maybe you've got your candle ready, your paper and your pen. And we're going to play some music for you to give you time for your memories. So I'm going to light these candles now. Lord, I just pray for those that we remember today, for those who are grieving and in pain. And we ask for your comfort and your peace. Would you refresh good memories? And would you be close to us? Amen. So take some time as we listen to some music. Now, I'd like to just let you know some of the things that are available at St Clare. As you know, we're shut to the public, and that's very difficult for people to connect. So we still have bereavement cafes, but they're online. So we have Facebook pages where you can post a comment or a picture and look at other people's and be connected in that way. We also have virtual bereavement cafes on Zoom, and that might sound very scary, but it's very easy to connect. Somebody would help you through that, and if you can, you just click on the link. So again, through our website, and I'll put the link to that on there. We also have a bereavement helpline, and this is where somebody will answer the phone Monday to Friday, 9 till 5, any time that you're just being overwhelmed or you want to talk to somebody. It's quite difficult sometimes to tell the family how you're feeling. So we're here, and we can get you in touch with the Facebook pages and the bereavement cafes, and also listening ear. Somebody would ring you a couple of times over a period and just connect you and listen to you. So that's available, and I'll put the link on the final page. And we also have the ability to come into the garden around the pond and spend some time there. And if you would like to see the memorial book, we can't let you into the sanctuary, but I can take a photograph of the relevant page, and I will put a message in our book, or put the name on our prayer tree for you. So all that is available, and hopefully will be open to the public as soon as possible. Now we're going to have our final song, You Lift Me Up.
Down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burning deep, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stony seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
It's good to have been together today, even virtually, to spend time to reflect, to remember, and to just know that peace and connectivity to other people. So you can re-watch it anytime, let others know, and also on the last screen I'm going to put those connections to the bereavement cafes online, bereavement helpline, and my email address if you want to send in your stories or your prayers or your memories. A final blessing for us. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Amen.